Getting that first Big 12 win under the belt, how big is that for those younger guys to see what it takes to win a game in the conference?
I think it's great. I think it's a great building block. I think it shows like how hard it is to win, but I think it's a great confidence booster for us going into West Virginia and like further. I think it's going to be good for our just our energy and everything.
The way the schedule sets up, you guys get back from West Virginia and then play another game basically the next day. Just how difficult is that? What have you guys kind of done in advance to prepare for that?
We haven't really thought about that. Right now we're just focusing on, we have shooting later, practice tomorrow, and then we have West Virginia. We kind of just take one game at a time, and right now we're just focused on West Virginia and going to Morgantown.
Coach just said, go ahead, Alan.
What have you noticed about this West Virginia team on film?
They're big. The other day, I think the whole lineup had like 6'7" taller. And they're very aggressive on the boards. They're monsters on the board. So we're gonna have to be physical. We're gonna have to bring our hard hats, and we gotta be ready to play. It's gonna be a tough game.
Texas.
Since you guys have come back from winter break, Coach just said he's seen a different focus with Mo. What have you kind of seen from him?
Oh, he's dialed in. In the film room, he's been asking questions. When we go through scout, he asks questions every day. On the court, he's been asking questions. He's just been picking the minds of the coaches, and it showed dividends on the court. I mean, he's playing at a different level.
Texas talked about how hungry you guys seemed the other night. West Virginia also looking now for its first Big 12 win. Do you sense that they'll kind of bring in that same kind of energy?
Absolutely. Coach Huggins, I know, has them working real hard. But they're hungry, they're well coached, and it's going to be an aggressive game. It's going to be a lot of fouls probably. Fouls, non-calls. It's going to be an aggressive game, and when the ball gets up and hits the rim, it's going to be a battle for the boards.
How valuable does that make then a guy like Mo?
It's huge. Last couple games has been rebounding really well, so this upcoming game is going to be a good test for us.
How is the shot tracker you guys have been using? How has that helped you?
It's been helping me tremendous. When we got it installed, you kind of can just find out like where you're shooting at and what spots you probably need to work on the most. So it's very helpful. You don't really in practice. You don't really think about it, and then after practice, you get to look at your stats. So it's always great to just see the numbers as well.
What kind of things have you learned about yourself?
Shoot a lot of threes in practice. not a lot of shots in the arc, but just showing where my hot spots are and what plays work for us, because it takes those into considerations and everything, and what lineups work. Shot tracker does the whole 9 yards.
So then when you get in games, are those things you're thinking about? You know where your hot spots are. You're able to target those?
Know when I'll get my shots, where I'll get my shots. Practice shows where I'll get most of my shots, so I know in the game where areas I'm going to get most of my shots and where I can focus on in practice on shooting.
This summer we talked a lot about your body transformation. You said you're dieting more. How have you seen that help with now you're playing about 30 minutes a game?
It's been great. I feel like I'm in the best shape of my life. I can get up and down the court. I feel like my body recovers quicker. Our training staff has done great. Coach Snake and Kev with treatment and everything, so all kudos to them. But I think my recovery time is quicker now. So even after games, I'm not as tired or sluggish. So I think my diet is, and my training staff, the guys behind the characters, guys that you guys don't interview, but all kudos to them.